You think your life is a bit insane? Well, take a look at the lives of Loaf and Kane. We're best friends.
Hey, Kane! How are you doing today?
You know what I hate?
Oh, what do you mean, like John Cena?
Don't play the devil's advocate with the devil's favorite demon.
Oh, okay, Kane, calm down. I don't need another choke slam. My back still hurts from the last one. Well, buddy. Tell me what it is that you hate.
A girlfriend that you think loves you, and then you see her on TV, smiling at another man.
Oh, man. Did AJ do it again?
Yes.
Yes? That's what she was saying to my 16 boners. Yes! Yes! Yes!
What?
Yes! Yes! No! No! Oh! Help! Somebody!
If you want to see Loaf, get some help. Let him know on Twitter at BeLoafX. It's an alcohol-fueled Smackdown recap with @JuiceGot and @TheCreepyJesus.
Smackdown starts with promo from the Big Show.
And no one gives a shit.
Show lays out the Funkasaurus, Botunga mocks him.
Botunga! My Boski!
Ryback eats a couple jobbers.
Feed me more! Rio!
Del Rio defeats Christian with a cross arm breaker.
Behold, the face of destiny.
Kane chokeslams Goatface for the win.
Yes!
Our number one broski had the win over the one-man Southern rock band with the Rough Rider.
Woo, woo, woo! You know it, bro. Jack Daniels.
Sandog calls Ryder and Foley dummies.
I'm a man. I've got a beard.
Primetime players cashed in on the Usos.
Kayfabe!
Santino pops 69 boners and faints.
La Victoria! Hate me!
Ziggler loses to Sheamus from a bro kick.
Ziggler once sold me a used condom.
Drink it! You gotta drink it! You gotta...
He didn't even say his line!
Woo! Monday Night Raw opens up, and AJ is breaking up with everybody. Boy, how I hope she's breaking up for me. And if they have me on the show in 3 weeks when they're in Vegas, you know I'm going to sell out. I started tweeting AJ BeLoafX. I don't know if anybody else is doing it, but I'm sure trying to get it out there. So last like Tuesday or Wednesday, Vicky let us know that she was going to be Raw and Smackdown GM this week. Well, Vicky already told us over Twitter. The first match of the night is a triple threat elimination match between Punk, Bryan, and Kane. The WWE champion started dominating the match. And then Kane started dominating the match. And then none of that mattered because the girl who fell in love with me last Thursday and didn't even pay attention to them. That was all for me. You know I could watch that all night long. But with the distraction, Punk hits the go to sleep on Kane and pins him. And then D-Bry gets up and gives a yes kick to Punk and pins him, and D-Bry wins this matchup. Vicky Guerrero's in the back and Del Rio is giving her some roses, but Ricardo Rodriguez forgot the vase. How dare you? But then Vicky makes a contract on a pole match, and whoever wins this match gets Sheamus at Friday Night SmackDown. It's just me, but I don't think I'm a fan of World Heavyweight Championship matches being defended on network television, especially 2 weeks in a row. Next up is Big Show versus Brodus Clay. The Big Show shows us his version of the Swagger Bomb. At one point, Cameron, or whatever her name, Melina versus Alicia Fox. Like, who cares? Go home. Nobody will notice. Seriously. I want to get on Tough Enough and say something like, the Brooklyn Brawler versus the Goon was my favorite match. Maybe they could bring back Extreme Expose and I'll just dance for them and they won't dance at all. I call this the Loaf Dip. So Brodus Clay goes to body slam the Big Show, but the Big Show's too fat. Brodus gets his first loss. Cena shows us last week that he reached his 300th wish for Make-A-Wish. There's really nothing bad you can say about this. So while Brodus is being helped to the back during the commercial break, Big Show goes in and hits him with the WMD, and they show that in slow motion. I'm guessing we can expect to not see the Funkadactyls for a while. Then they show over the last couple weeks the conversations that Triple H and Paul Heyman have had. Now, I don't know about y'all. Now I'm thinking, are all of these recaps that they do necessary? I mean, in today's day and age, we got YouTube. We can go and DVR it and replay it, and you can go find things and go watch them over and over. I'm just saying, don't spend 4 to 7 minutes showing stuff that's already been aired. So the next match is a US Championship match where Santino is defending his US Championship against Jack Swagger. But keep in mind, this is the first time Santino's defended the belt, I think they said since April 16th. Now he's held the belt for 112 days, but when you look at it as he hasn't defended it in over 2 months, that gives him less credibility than Gilbert, because Gilbert was the man. A knockoff of Ryback, but with Dwayne Gill, called Gilback. That I would love so much. So this match didn't make me happy at all. Look what's on the other side. Of course not the body slam.
I just wanted to take a second and apologize for the quality of this week's episode. My computer is acting a bit on the fritz again, but don't worry, I do have plans to get a new one. And until then, I still will continue to grind out some new episodes of the Raw Loaf. I just wanted to take a second and thank all of you sexy people out there to sit there and watch me talk and ramble, especially about pro wrestling.
Now trust me, here in a few weeks when they're here in Vegas, I will be Jack Swagger's #1 fan. So John Cena's coming out to the ring, and there's a pile of shirts, and he holds up one that says People Power, and then Zack Ryder appears for a half second and does this. Next up, John Cena comes out to make his big announcement. He uses Star Wars references to set up his announcement and marks out in his own Yoda impression. And before he can make his announcement, Y2J comes out. They go back and forth at it for a little bit, and it turns out that these two have the ultimate booking power. It's probably like over level 9,000. And Jericho's little fun face was great. Vicky Guerrero comes out, and I don't like the fact that she's not feeling well because her excuse me is not on par tonight. She comes out and states that for the WWE Championship, the ladder match at Money in the Bank is only going to be comprised of former WWE champions. Lillian Garcia's out there to announce the next legend. Sid Vicious? Yes, and the one-man Southern rock band interrupts her, and my faith in humanity is restored. He comes out and says he rules the world, and I am sorry. But if they make a Heath Slater shirt that straight up says, I rule the world, I might have to spend some more money. I will have to spend some more money. So Psycho Sid hits his power bomb, which when he yelled power bomb, I felt that. And after he pinned Slater, we got another Psycho Sid chant. It was awesome. Next up is the contract on a pole match with Del Rio and Ziggler for the World Heavyweight Championship against Sheamus on Smackdown. There's two things that can give me man boners. One of them is Ricardo Rodriguez introducing Del Rio, and the second one is Justin Timberlake. Del Rio hits a stunning tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on Ziggler. Ziggler gives the SSS to the contract a couple times during this match. I don't even know why. He's not even in college. Which is followed by a Samoan drop off the second rope onto Ziggler. Ziggler rips the contract off the pole, and for some reason he didn't win, but then they play hot potato with the contract for like 2 minutes and gets knocked out of the ring by Ricardo Rodriguez when he is super kicked by Ziggler. And then Sheamus just like comes out and says, it's a triple threat match now on Friday. CM Punk's backstage, and then AJ talks to him in a robe. We all know what Mick Foley's favorite Raw segment was gonna be. The thing I took away from it was how PG we've become, because when The Rock said, I'm gonna take that whistle, turn that son of a sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. So next up is the Summertime Divas Battle Royale, and all of my eyes are on AJ. Boy howdy, man. You know, you sit here and you see these Raw segments from 10, 15 years ago. I distinctly remember so much less clothing. Start the timer. We really shouldn't even start the timer because this really isn't a Divas match. We'll split the final time by 8 and see how many seconds we get. So happy birthday, Layla. Happy birthday to you. You get eliminated before Vicky Guerrero. AJ wins the Battle Royale. She starts chanting yes. And I know exactly what kind of dreams I'm going to have tonight. That was way under a minute. Yeah, but this doesn't count. With this Battle Royale, we're just gonna make it matches under 60 seconds, 10. Matches over 60 seconds, 0. So everybody thinks I'm like the boner master now. I think a total of like, what, 20 million boners that I apparently had during the segment. That number is probably not a lie. I like the fact how Daniel Bryan only got 8%, yet AJ referred to him in her victory, and the match was dedicated to Punk. Drama. We all know what she's thinking. Yeah. So the final match of the night is Jericho versus Cena. This is a match I would have liked to seen through, but as soon as Jericho got the walls of Jericho on Cena, Big Show had to come out and give a leg drop to Cena, therefore giving Jericho the loss, and Jericho looked at Big Show and said, he's all yours. So the Big Show gives the big clutch or whatever he calls it to Cena, and we go off the air to that. This concludes episode 17 of the Raw Loaf. Right before Raw kicked off tonight, I did check episode 16's views. It was dang near 800. I saw 798. Thank you very much, AJ. That was awesome. I just hope all of you that saw that episode continue to watch this episode and every episode I make after this, because the more viewers I get, the more I feel like doing the show. You know, it pumps me up, it keeps me going. Just always remember to hashtag the Raw Loaf whenever you tweet Raw or whatever. If you watch my show, you can be like, awesome, and just put it in every tweet you have. Follow me on Twitter at BLoafX. You can like this video, or you can subscribe to this channel up top, or you can go ahead and like my Facebook page for the show at facebook.com/TheRawLoaf. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do at Raw on July 16th, so if you have any ideas, I got a lot of ideas, but you choose some more to me. I will tell you, like I said earlier, Jack Swagger will get 10,000% support from me. I am going to take a whole bunch of yes signs and the Raw Loaf signs. I have a lot of other ideas I'm going to do, but if you have some, go ahead and shoot them to me, because I should be close enough to the ring where whatever I chant, you'll hear, and then whenever they're off to when the camera goes to the right, I should be able to be seen. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. See you later this week.
These are the last photographs taken of @JuiceScott and @Shay06. If you do see them, please notify @TheCreepyJesus. They do owe him beer money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you mix Smackdown and alcohol. You get depressed and